Let's recount our history of L's. We're out here in the park. I got a little bit rashy. Hey. It's been like maybe a day and a half since I last spoke to the camera. There's been a lot of things that happened. We're now in Barcelona. We're at Park Guell.
Park Guell.
That's how you pronounce that. I'm Mexican, so I cannot. This park is very big. It was a treacherous route. It took us 18 minutes to walk all the way up here. It was an incline walk. We went all the way up. We went upstairs. We went up ramps. My thighs hurt. My legs hurt. My feet hurt. We showed up and we were sweating so hard. I personally was getting rashy.
Why are you coming here?
Mira, mi amigo. Mira, mi amigo. He's not scared. He is not worried about job or food.
I am not worried.
18 minutes, we show up, we're sweaty. I'm rashy. I'm literally turning red from my rash. I'm fine. I just get rashy. Okay. We're here, we're sweaty, and everybody else is perfectly fine. Not a single drop of sweat in sight, besides the ones on my back, bro. So now we're gonna continue to walk. We're taking a little break, and I look like I'm in a cave, because we're in this little area. It's a little seated area. I like the cave vibes here. Let's recount our history of L's so far. So we had to get on a train to get to Barcelona from Valencia. We didn't know that there's a huge university in Valencia and that the tickets to Barcelona for some reason are very popular. For some reason, people wanted to get to Barcelona. We don't know why. Us wanting to get to Barcelona. But anyway, so the tickets sold out. We paid $25 more to get on another train to Barcelona. We get to Barcelona.
Did we?
We got to Barcelona, obviously. The delay was 75 minutes.
Actually,
It said
pull it up. I think it's
102-minute delay. The train, we're riding it, we're minding our business. We pay $100 for a ticket. We're not even seated together. And I was very nervous because I wanted to sit next to Zio. I needed her there. We're gonna pretend that I didn't speak Spanish so I could sit next to her and that I would just be there because I could not. 3.5 hour train ride. Ended up being 5 hours. So nobody ever showed up. However, we're riding there, falling asleep, minding our business. The train is going so slow. The train was so slow. It had so many stops. Suddenly, we hear a beep. The intercom comes on. There's a 25-minute delay on this train. We're sitting there completely stopped on the train. All of the native Spanish people, these are all like older people, they start going off, bro. They start cussing. They literally get up from their seats. They're like impersonating the woman next to us.
Nunca mi vida he pasado más de 100 minutos aquí parada. Nunca mi vida. Este gobierno es una vergüenza. I was like, damn, I'm sorry. I was cracking up.
We were cracking up. We could not hide the fact that this was so hilarious because me and her are looking at each other. We're like, and then everybody's freaking out. Everybody's having a moment because of this delay. Mind you, this train was already running late. It had been running late and it was going so slow. This is a train to Barcelona. Shout out to that woman. She kept looking at us and she kept encouraging us to laugh. She's like, we have to laugh or else we'll cry. That's literally word for word what she said. So then everybody goes up to the front train car and goes to complain or see what's going on. I don't know. They come back. Everybody sits back down. We're yapping it up. Everybody's getting snacks apparently. So we're just having a time. They were great. It was really funny. It was really funny. They said that they literally, mind you, they turned on their own music. We had a soundtrack going on. They said they're not going to turn on the music. Well, we'll put our own on. Literally, word for word, said this.
¿Y las luces dónde están? Hacer fiesta. Oh, y el whisky. Querían whisky.
El whisky. Shout out to these people. After this whole fiasco, train comes back on.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. Maybe
It was-
they're like complaining really did help.
Taking the Ave. We're getting there at a reasonable time. Felt like I was like this. This high-speed trains are not a joke. Yeah, so we ended up getting here at a reasonable time, I guess.
It gets better though.
It gets so much better. So, okay, let's go chronologically. Yeah, train ends. The nice man that was yelling about, he was yelling, the nice man that turned on the music man. Mind you, we've been struggling with our bags this entire time. Our bags are freaking heavy. So he sees us. He's the first person ever to turn around, see us struggling with our bags, and he helped us.
Bro, That was the nicest thing. That right there solidified how Barcelona was gonna be.
So what we learned about Spanish people is that they are very aggressive. They're very straight to the point, very blunt. But they will be nice when it comes down to it.
They're like good people. They just don't care.
They care about like actually being good people, I guess. This is what we're learning, because when we got here, I was like, people are so rude, people are so mean to us, but they're actually really nice. So yeah, chronologically, we pull up, get an Uber. Correction, we get an Uber because the taxis were really expensive for some reason. If you are ever in the Barcelona train station, do not take a taxi because they're 18 euros for some reason. We pull up to our place and we had to take winding streets because for some reason the streets were not working. The streets were going in opposite direction. Like the right of way was. We pull up and everything is low-key a little bit sus. We had to check in. Obviously, our train was late, so the guy that was going to have us check into the Airbnb was no longer at the place that he was going to be at. So he leaves the key for us. We're outside at 11 p.m. in the dark in the random street in Barcelona trying to get the key out of this freaking lock. It was in a lockbox. And girl, I don't know how to use that. I'm gonna be so real, I don't know how to use that.
I hated every second of it. I thought it was like in the US whenever you like literally line up the numbers into the line. No. You line up the numbers on top of the line, okay? I want everybody to know. Yes, that pissed me off. Makes no sense. And then after that, you need to pull it down. But no, it doesn't even end there. Because you put it down, it doesn't do anything. So then you put it down and then you have to yank it. And then once you yank it undone, then you can open it. And then once you open it, you have to go struggle with European doors.
We are in Europe willingly for a reason, however. It is beautiful here.
No, I'm having a good time.
We're too American. We're used to everything being very easy. Finally get the door open. Mind you, we had to speak Spanish on the streets because I'm a little worried. I am worried. I am not worried about job or school too much. But I am worried about speaking Spanish because of the rumors. I'm gonna put a post right here. Oh yeah, I had to speak Spanish this whole time. Mind you, I don't really know what's going on in Spanish. I am not super fluent in Spanish. Oh my god, there's a van. Or.